Okay, so 2 days ago, bro, I just opened TikTok, and I was just there maybe to watch a few dog videos or watch a few videos of any kind. But all of a sudden, I see a huge fireball rising on the sky. I mean, it's a video of a huge fireball rising to the sky, and I thought to myself, God damn it, the Israelis have done that thing to Palestine again. Because I thought this was a wartime video, but surprisingly, upon closer investigations, bro, I looked at the video clearly and I started hearing the audios and I couldn't believe it. But this video is actually from Kenya. And I was like, what? Bro, I was surprised. I was taken aback. So I thought maybe, just maybe, this was Al Shabaab. You know, Al Shabaab, they tend to strike us every now and then. I mean, it's been a minute since they struck us. But I thought this was a terrorist attack. But turns out this was actually an explosion from an LPG plant. And not just any LPG plant, but an illegal LPG plant. For those who don't know what LPG is, it's kind of like liquefied petroleum gas. It's like one of those gases you use to cook food with. And anyway, before we go ahead and talk too much, let's go ahead and look at this fireball that I've been talking about. Let me make sure that it's muted. Bro, look at that fireball, bro. It looks like a nuclear explosion. I was like, bro, did Ruto mess with the North Koreans or something? Because maybe the North Korea sent a missile and they decided to blow up Embakasi. What? Because man, this is crazy, man. This is out of this world, man. Look at that, bro. I thought this was Gaza, bro. This it looks like Gaza. You know what I mean? Like the way the Israelis and the Palestinians are. I mean, the Israelis are bombing the Palestinians. But this just goes on to show how incompetent Kenyans are, man. We're so, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Hold on. Let me rectify my electricity here. I think, what happened to my light? What's wrong? But anyway, we'll continue. Bro, I'm telling you, something is wrong with Kenya. Kenya is not a real place, man. Kenya is like what some Swahilis might term as a shamba la wanyama. It's like a animal den. Because, in the first place, this wasn't supposed to happen, okay? Like, yes, LPG plants, they blow, they, I mean, accidents occur all the time. But this wasn't any accident, okay? First of all, this LPG was located in Embakasi. And for those who don't know where Embakasi is literally Nairobi. Like, it's literally in the middle of Nairobi where, like, many people stay. This is somewhere where you're not typically allowed to set up a petroleum plant. But because of corruption and because of incompetence, these guys went ahead and set up a LPG plant in the middle of a residential neighborhood. I mean, look at this neighborhood. I mean, you can just hear the terror in the. I mean, the people here are terrified. I mean, and rightfully so. Because when you see this kind of explosion in the middle of the night, uh, it's kind of terrifying, you know? Let's watch that again without me talking anything. Let's look at that again. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Kenya is it's a little messed up, bro. Not a little, but it's very, very messed up. Because apparently, now here's the thing I've been hearing on the news. The person who sets up this, who owns this LPG plant or this makeshift LPG plant, uh, actually went to jail. So this guy went to jail. He was supposed to go to jail for 5 years, but they let him go after 1 year. And he came back and he started putting up a LPG plant in the middle of a residential area. And luckily, only 3 people died. Now, I'm not saying 3 people died and that's good. I'm just saying, like, if this happened in the middle of the day, in Kenya, there's a lot of people walking in the streets during the day. If this happened in the middle of the day, the casualties would definitely be in the hundreds. So I'm extremely angered and extremely disappointed and extremely ashamed. Uh, by yeah, it's just very shameful, man. Let's look at the aftermath. As you can see, there's all kind of trucks over there, man. Those trucks. loading gasoline cylinders, and I don't know how this happened, but it's likely that it's probably somebody smoked, or maybe there's a lot of residential houses there. Maybe somebody was lighting a jiko, and maybe the spark and those maybe a gas leak, and this explosion happens very quickly. And now look at all these trucks, man. This is worth millions and millions of dollars of shillings that have all been lost because of some I don't know some politician who just decided to take a bribe. And I mean, I don't even care about the trucks, if I'm being honest. I don't care about the trucks. I mean, if you're running a illegal plant in the middle of a residential area, I don't care if you lose your trucks. That's your problem. But the fact that you're putting the lives of other people in jeopardy, you're setting up. I mean, look at how densely populated this place is. Look at all these high-rise apartments. If this fire got to get into all of these apartments, bro, thousands of people could have died just because someone was trying to make a quick profit. That's what I'm saying, man. Kenya is just, I don't know, man. Kenya is not a real place, man. I'm telling you. We have a lot of things going on, which is good, but then at the same time, I mean, we just this is just sad. Let's go ahead and look at some more explosions. And apparently, this is Esther Parsaris, very useless politicians. I thought there was gonna be a video. Hold on. I thought this was a video. But yeah, man, this was crazy, man. Let's look at this helicopter. So this is Embakasi, okay? Like, look at how densely populated this area is, and somebody decided to put a gas plant, a petrol gas plant in the middle of uh, a neighborhood like this. It's crazy. I mean, it's not even about just the risk of fire. When you're processing all these gasoline products, uh, they I mean they all these products, they tend to have high concentrations of you know what I mean, like chemicals and whatnot. So you're also putting the health of other people at risk, because some of these gas fumes can be they can be what do you call carcinogenic. So they increase the chances of people getting cancer. And I think there was actually a documentary I was watching the other day from Louisiana, where there was also a gas plant and I think a petroleum refinery area. And that place, the place where they refine this oil, it's so concentrated. The air is so concentrated with carcinogenic compounds that place is now called the Cancer Alley of America. I'll even do a quick quick uh, what do you call quick Google search. Let's see, Cancer Alley. You guys will see. See, it even completed the Google search. It says Louisiana, and yeah, it's this region right here, bro, where there's like a lot of gas processing and gas refineries, and the people over here are much much more likely to get cancer than people in other parts of the United States. So yeah, this is just a very very sad thing, man. This Embakasi fire thing, bro. I don't know why this was a clickbait. I thought I clicked on this one. I don't know why it's showing me this. You see what? Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, moving on to other news or other stuff. There's this guy called Rick Ross. Rick Ross used to be big back in the day, bro. I don't know if y'all remember. There used to be this song, uh, "Beautiful Onyinye." I used to like that song a lot, bro. I still like it. I still listen to it sometimes, but it was much more prevalent back in the day. And yeah, apparently Rick Ross was shouting out to the African leaders, which it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of icky. I don't know if that's the right word. But you should always read the room before you say something, bro. You should always read the room. And I don't think Rick Ross read the room before he posted this video. But before I even go ahead and talk about this video, let's go ahead and watch it. Let's go ahead and listen to what Ricky Rose has to say. I don't know if my audio is good. Let me pause this and unmute, and let me expand this.
I want to show love to the presidents of some of these amazing countries. And Rose just want to show love. I just want to bring attention to the culture and the amazing artists. Let's start with Nigeria. Bolatin Ubu. Kenya. William Ruto. Tanzania. Samia Suluhu. South Africa. Cyril Ramaphosa. I'm just showing love Ricky Rose, anything we could do to show love to the people, the artists, the culture. That's what we're here for. And me being a boss, I want to show love
First
to
of
the
all,
presidents.
first of all, this guy says he's giving shoutouts to the people and the culture, but he goes ahead and starts praising the presidents, bro. First of all, why would you choose the African countries who are currently having the most problems? And I must mention, bro, if any list apart from songs and movies, if in any list Nigeria comes first, that's not usually a good sign. I hate to say that, like, Nigeria, in terms of economics, they're not exactly the country that you'd say, you want to imitate in Africa, okay? So immediately I heard Nigeria come first. I knew this was not going to be good. But in terms of music and in terms of African culture and whatnot, I mean, Nigeria is indeed the country that a lot of people look up to in Africa or in other parts of the world. When they think of Africa, most people, first of all, think of Nigeria. So if that was the aspect, I guess I kind of get where he's coming from, but I don't think Nigeria is in a good condition economically. Same thing with Kenya. So he mentions Nigeria. Then what's next? Was Kenya next or which?
I just want to bring attention to
Okay, he says he's bringing attention. So maybe he's just there's all kinds of African Americans in America who want to be close with the motherland. Okay, so I don't know if that was the kind of like where he was coming from. I'm not sure. But if that was it, I mean, I kind of get it. But why would you give shout out to the presidents? Nobody even likes these presidents. I mean, the one that he mentions. Starting with this, the older guy from Nigeria. People have been criticizing him a lot. Then I like how he mentions William Ruto. Let's listen to how
the
he
culture
pronounces William Ruto.
and the amazing artists. Let's start with Nigeria. Bolatin Ubu.
Boloten Ubu. Okay.
Kenya. William Ruto.
But this guy says William Ruto. Ruto. It's William Ruto, my friend. My friend. I mean, why didn't he even get William right? I mean, William is a Western name, so he should have gotten William right at least. But Rotu or whatever, I don't know what he said, but that was not right.
Tanzania. Samia Suluhu.
Bro, how did he say Tanzania and Samia Suluhu so well? I mean, he mastered that. But in Kenya, he said Kenya. In Kenya, William Ruto. And you hear that? I mean, it's crazy. But Tanzania is actually in this list that he actually mentions. I think Tanzania is the only country currently that has a very good economic trend. Like right now, Tanzania is doing really well, fairly well compared to Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. Now, South Africa is still a very rich country, but uh, over the past few years, it's been going downwards. But yeah, that's good.
South Africa. Cyril Ramaphosa.
Cyril, I mean Cyril Ramaphosa, but he did it
I'm
well.
just showing love. Ricky Rose. Anything we could do to show love.
But I like Rick Ross. First of all, I actually like his music, but second of all, this guy went on a weight loss, kind of like weight loss journey, and he lost a lot of pounds, and I think that's good because that empowers more people to lose weight because uh, having too much weight can put you at risk of several lifestyle diseases, what we call non-communicable diseases like cancer and diabetes and what else? Uh, I don't know, all those bad diseases. Anyway, yeah. Other than that, yeah, yeah. But yeah, Embakasi fire was pretty bad. Let me see if I have something else, because I've been serving up videos, and some funny videos. Oh, I actually have one that you guys need to watch. Man, this is to all the men here in you should always respect yourself, man. That's just, let me tell you one thing. You should always respect yourself. Before even anyone respects you, you should always respect yourself. And I'll, I'll, I'll play this video so you can see why.
It's overdone. It's overdone. I think we do arpeggios at this time. No, if anything, we should all move to.
I'm not gonna play all these videos, okay? But I want you to get. Oh, I think I paused on.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's pause here. Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole video. I'm just gonna play the parts where I think it's relevant. So here we see a couple, four couples, four men and four women, four couples pretty much. You know, they're talking and whatever. Then I think it's somewhere here. Somebody walks in. This guy with the stripped shirt. He walks in with his girlfriend. And, you know, look at the level of disrespect they live. This. I mean, this is a script show. Okay, this is not real, but it kind of shows something that happens in real life. This guy comes and tries to greet people here, and look at how they're ignoring him. Like this guy is just telling him. They're not even addressed. They're not even acknowledging his presence, which is really disrespectful. If somebody did that to me, I'd probably just walk out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna take on disrespect like that, bro. I'm an African man. I mean, this guy's also an African guy, but bro, look at his nose. But anyway, uh, so he goes ahead and chills here with his girlfriend. Look, right there, bro, right there. Did you guys see that? This guy calls him, and this guy almost runs to him. He's like, "Yes, yes, sir. What do you want me to do today?" And let's see what he asks him to do. So this guy sends him to his vehicle to fetch a sweater. Look at how he runs, bro. Bro, man, a fellow man, whenever he's asking you to do something, bro, you should never run, bro. Unless you are under threat of somebody killing you. Unless he's going to kill you, bro. Don't run. I mean, what the hell? Ask him to go do it or whatever. I don't care. Look at how he runs, bro. And apparently these are his friends. I mean, what kind of friends send you around like a schoolboy? Look at how he's so alert. Oh man, this is so disrespectful. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I tried charging my light, but I think the battery is low. They even sending him to go get chicken, bro. That's how disrespectful this. Hold on. While you guys watch this, let me hook up my light. Charge it. Bro. Second of all, they not only disrespect this guy, they even disrespect his woman, bro. And that's one thing every man and woman should not allow. Even ladies, don't let your man be disrespected, man. Don't let somebody disrespect your man and just kind of like. I mean, it doesn't matter if your man doesn't have that much money. You should always have dignity. You know, respect yourself. So, and the lady is actually good. I mean, in this, I mean, obviously this is a show. It's not like real life, but it's a representative of what happens in real life. But you know, the lady in this case is actually the one with the mind. Let's look at her lady. Oh my God. So this lady apparently, uh, this other lady, the lady in white, she's saying like, and she has an Apple Watch. She has a lot of money and iPhone. Uh, but yeah, she said like she's looking for somebody like a maid. This was after this guy mentioned that this lady was his mama. A mama is actually a girlfriend. It's a term in Kenya. Some people used to refer to their girlfriend as. But yeah, this lady further disrespects this guy by asking him to tell his girlfriend to come and wash clothes for her, which is very disrespectful. I mean, you should never ask a man's wife if his wife can wash clothes for you. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys allow that. I don't. Uh, Okay, at this point, I think this is a problem of being in the wrong group. This guy seems to be in the wrong group in that he doesn't have a lot of money, okay? And he's hanging out with people who have lots of money. I mean, you see this Chile, she has an iPhone, but her iPhone apparently doesn't seem to have that good of a battery. So she has a power bank, which is just kind of funny. It's been a minute since I've seen one of those. But yeah, so this guy's hanging out with people who have a lot of money and who have cars, and this guy probably doesn't have a car. And so this is why I think they're disrespecting him. You know, I mean, they're like sending him around and treating him like a servant. What's up with this guy, bro? Why is he wearing his vest and his shirt like that? I mean, this guy should be the poor one. I don't know. I mean, look at his lady. She's so disappointed, man. She's like, "What's wrong with this man? What the hell is wrong with you, man? Like, why are you letting them disrespect you like that?" And she's like almost regretting dating this guy. But yeah, she's a good lady in this film. Of course, it's a show, but you know, she's a good lady in that she's looking out for her man, and she doesn't want to date a man who's just a weakling. You know what I mean? Like just being ordered around by his friends. Come on, man. Like that's disrespectful, man. Come on. Yeah, but I think I made a point. I think I made my point. So let's go ahead and watch another video of why Kenya is not a real place, bro. Kenya is not a real place. I keep saying this. Let's look at this video. And this is probably the funniest video I've seen in a long time. So there's this thing. First of all, why are there usually so many Kenyans just walking around on the street like this? I don't know. Like I don't think in the United States you'd find so many people on the street like this. Okay, I'll play this video in a second. But anyway, let me go ahead and play before I pause it. So this is what's happening. There's actually why is the pause button now? Look at all these people, man. I mean, there's a pole, electric pole that's under an electric wire that's kind of like sparking, giving out sparks and everything. But the people are just standing there looking. Like they're just I don't know, bro. That seems so strange. Kenyans are not real, bro. This has to be some AI generated video or something. Because there's no way you can like people can just stand by a pole that's just giving out sparks. Because bro, this could go south very quick. People could burn down. Like this thing. Have you guys seen the there's this what's the name of that movie where like I mean there's a lot of movies like this, but basically, bro, this is crazy. I don't know why people are just standing there watching instead of like clearing the area and I don't know, man. Kenya is not a real place. There's even that guy. There's a guy on this. There's somebody on this window. I mean, that would have been the first guy to get electrocuted. And this is most likely an illegal electric connection. For those who don't know, in low income areas, some people just, instead of paying for electricity, they just hook up like a wire to the mains. They just do it themselves. And then they put it to their own houses and just get electricity for free. I don't know if that's what's happening here, but that tends to happen a lot of times in Kenya. And not only in Kenya, it's even in the United States. People use other people's electricity. They go, you know, in the U.S., people have outlets on the outside, and I think I was watching this one video or this one documentary where somebody was so cheap that they were hooking up their appliances to their neighbors that they went. Anyway, it's a long story, but I'm telling you, Kenyans are too idle, man. We are too idle. People need. I mean, there needs to be more jobs so people can stop being so idle. Cause why on earth would people just be standing there, looking at this electricity pole? It's just something so foreign. Uh, I mean, even this guy here, the motorcycle guy, he stopped all his business for the day. This guy probably had some customers calling him, telling me, "Hey, yo, guy, you guy, come pick me up, bro." But this guy's like, "No, bro, I gotta go here and sit here and look at this electric pole giving out electricity. I mean, giving out sparks, which is pretty dangerous. And these people up here in the front, they are the ones at the most who are most at risk. They're the most likely to die. But I don't know. Maybe they don't care, bro. I don't know. Maybe life is already too hard. Maybe they don't care about that. But yeah, that's very dangerous, bro. That is very, very dangerous. But I don't know. Everyone, bro. There's this somebody here said, which country is this? Which is the joke? Which is why I even named the show. Today's episode, which country is this? Yeah, Kenya is very it's a very strange land. It's a very strange land. Even this guy, there's a Kenyan here who said, Kenyans never disappoint. We must stay and collect all the witness. Kenyans are funny. Kenyans are funny. Uh, yeah, so somebody even here said, curiosity, Mogopi Kifo. That is true, man. If I was here, bro, I would not stand here, bro. I'd probably be somewhere. The smarter ones are actually back here. These guys are smarter. They're not smart, but they're at least smarter than the people who are just standing in front. Because this thing could just slide. I mean, the wind could just blow it a little bit to this side, and these guys would get electrocuted like crazy. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at something else. Uh, what is this?
Wakenya, hii story ya kununuanga, unaenda unanunua ploti hata ujui ni ya nani, naenda hapo kuwekelea mjengo, ukibomoleo unataka kutuhusisha, tukuombee, tukuhurumie, si ununue container, ujengewe nyumba ya 3 bedroom. Ukiwa na container mbili za E40 40 foot ni 4 bedroom, iko na choo, iko na kitchen, na hii container ni 400,000, alafu ujengee na 120,000. Sasa kama yangu ikiisha nitawaonyesha. Hii story ya kushindana unaenda unabomolewa. Sijui ati mnakoja makaratasi. Si wewe bahatisha, si umebahatisha kiwanja. Basi hata kuishi bahatisha. Wekelea container. Container utajengewa nyumba kali sana.
That is interesting. That is very interesting. So apparently you can buy a home in Kenya for 400,000. That's not bad. I mean, this is something that even happens in the US. In the US, there's something called mobile homes, and mobile homes are they actually built on a platform that can be moved around with trucks. So I think this is actually a very sustainable way of life, and especially since these are all containers, that's also uh, preventing it's recycling, so it's good for the environment. Uh, but it's also very sustainable. I like that because yeah, in Kenya there's a lot of problems where some people might sell you land that's not theirs, and years down the road, the actual owner of the land comes in and he asks you, why are you in my house? Why are you in my land? And you're like, what? I mean, this land is mine. Somebody sold it to me, and the guy shows you the title, and you're forced to move out, and they destroy your house and everything. But this is a good way of preventing that. So apparently, if you buy a container home and you put your home on there, and if somebody comes and claims the land is theirs, you can just put your container on a truck, on a semi truck, or in Kenya we call it transit truck, and you can just move it around, and move it to another place, Ushago or whatever. I don't know. It's a good thing. I actually look forward to looking more into that. Let's should I play this? I don't know. Sporting FCVs. Yeah, this is another one. I saw this one. Oh, let me mute this. Did copyright? Copyright. But I don't know like why. Yeah, Kenya, man. Kenya is a very interesting place, man. On one hand, you have people who are struggling to get an income, right? Who are struggling to even get something to eat. But on the other hand, you have this other class of people who have the latest and the greatest. I mean, they have a Jeep. This is a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I think this is a Land Cruiser. I mean, Land. Is it? No, is it a Range Rover? Sorry. This is a Benz. All these are very expensive models of vehicles. Uh, so it suggests that there's a very huge class disparity. On one hand, you have very poor people who barely even have anything to eat, who barely even have jobs, who barely make $1 a day. On the other hand, you have people who ride around $1 million cars and million. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Although this, I must mention that the Jeep. I mean, this Jeep, it's not really the most expensive car. It's just a Jeep. Jeeps are rare in Kenya. Uh, but this in the U.S., it's just a normal car. I think this is a Jeep Cherokee. I don't know. It looks like a Jeep Cherokee. I might be wrong. But yeah, Kenya is as you can see, this guy is all even here. He's asking, "What country is this?" Okay, that's funny. I had to, bro, 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 bro. I'm telling you, some people are just lucky. Okay, some people get wives, like 10 over 10 wives. Okay, like this guy, bro. This guy hit the jackpot. Look at how much and how good the food. Oh man, this is just. I'm jealous of this guy. I'm not even gonna lie. This guy eats good, bro. It's good. This is like pilau, and then this is mokimo. This is probably my favorite. This one right here is my favorite. Ugali and some. I don't like avocados too much, but ugali is kumawiki and stew. Very nice, bro. That's my favorite food of all time. Then on the side, you get a cold glass of milk. And I don't mean that useless 2% milk they sell at Walmart. No, bro, you guys don't know. In the US, bro, the milk over here tastes funny because they have to do all this processing. Some people like to eat no cholesterol. They wanna add vitamin D, so they end up processing the milk too much, such that it doesn't taste like milk anymore. But I'm talking about the milk that comes straight from the cow. And I know this is very foreign to people who live in the Western countries. But in Africa, we actually drink milk from the cow. We just milk the cow and we boil it, and with it, we just drink the milk, which is, yeah, that's what happens. But in the US, it's obviously different. They have to repackage it. They have to do all something. But yeah, that's what I mean. This is my favorite kind of food: ugali, skuma wiki, and I mean the Kenyan skuma wiki, not the US skuma wiki. You guys don't know the US skuma wiki is bad. It's very very bad. It's like frozen, and it's like it doesn't have any taste. You know what I mean? Like in Kenya, the skuma wiki is like it has that taste, that bitter taste. It's kind of like sour taste. You know what I mean? It's like lemon a little bit. It's like you know what I mean. Like I like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's why skumawiki is my favorite vegetable of all time. Especially if you add some cream. Yeah, you add some cream on there, and a pinch of salt, kombali, and some ugali. And I mean that thick ugali. You know what I mean, like that. You know that heavy ugali, the one you have to press like this, bro. You have to squeeze it, not the one that you can squeeze this way. There's that soft one where it's even hard to eat because when it's so soft, it's usually too hot, so you can't really squeeze it. And even if you squeeze it, you must squeeze it, and water might come out because it's so watery. That's not my kind of ugali. I mean this kind of ugali right here, the thick one. You kind of like scoop, and you can scoop your mboga and do a little bit of stew on there. It's really good. So this guy's very lucky, bro, to get a wife like this, bro. I don't know where he found this wife, but I don't know. I would if you have his number, bro. He needs to tell us where he got his wife from. Maybe the wife is from Costa. Here, Costa ladies know how to cook. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, this guy's a Manchester United fan. I'm not. I'm an Arsenal fan. So this is Githeri. I don't like Githeri. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't try. I don't like Githeri. I don't. Let me even bring my Kenyan accent. I don't like Githeri. I hate that thing, man. Most of the time. Sometimes I eat it, but most of the times I rather not. I like ugali. But yeah, this guy's lucky, man. This is guy. Some people are just lucky, and some ladies here, saying, you know, as long as he pays the bills. Some ladies are saying, as long as he pays the bills, they're going to cook like this. I don't know if that's true. Some ladies, they just stay home. They're housewives, but they don't even cook, which is kind of crazy. Uh, okay, I kind of feel like I'll be getting into very controversial waters. I don't want to get into that. But yeah, I feel like ladies should cook for their men. Just saying, I'm not saying like I'm not a chauvinist, but I'm just saying it's just one of the ways to look out for each other. Same way men should look out for their ladies. They should take them out. They should buy them flowers. They should, you know what I mean, buy them nice gifts and whatnot, and give them some money for shopping, whatever. I don't know. Let me look further. Let's look if there's a. Yeah, yeah, bro. This is what you call couple goals, man. I don't know who has ever reached this stage of a relationship. Because I know for sure I've never seen anyone at this stage, but this is like the Champions League final of relationships. For those who don't know the context, this guy and this Chile, bro, they love each other so much, that they get identical shirts that say "together since 2020," and this takes a lot of commitment, bro, for you to do something like this. Because first of all, you have to buy shirts that say 2020, okay, and then uh, let's say together 2020 and since 2020, since 20, and then you guys have to walk a certain way. So otherwise, it's not gonna make sense because otherwise it's gonna say together since 2020, and if the lady is walking on the other side, it's gonna be since together 2020, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. So yeah, this is some next level relationship goals right here, and this is obviously Africa. And if you want to know Africa, there's always these African dogs, bro. You don't know even what breed they are. These dogs are very African. I think they're called the name of that. I forgot. It starts with a D. Let me ask Google, but they actually got a new Android phone. What's the name of that dog called the African dog? I don't know if that's. Did I say that right? No, it's not Bob. It's showing me Bob Oil. It's not that one. What's the name of the African village dog? No, it's not a Vuvi. What's the name? But yeah, yeah. So this is Africa, and I think this is South Africa, just because of how good. It's actually a good Africa. It just looks South African, if you ask me. This Iron Sheet and this DSTV on here. So DSTV is by is a company owned by Choice, which is best in South Africa. So I know it's probably somewhere there. But anyway, let's look at another video. The biggest difference between uh, what? So let's look at this Chinese gentleman.
China and Kenya. For me, I think the biggest difference is that Kenya is a very free country. You can talk what you want, post whatever you like on the internet without worrying being blocked, and you can do what you want only if it's legal. I really like living in Kenya in this respect.
So this guy is a Chinese guy, I think. I mean, it sounds Chinese, and I think he has that British accent. So I'm guessing he's a Chinese British or something like that. I don't know. Maybe he stayed in Britain. But anyway, he's saying like in Kenya there's a lot of freedom, which is true. A lot of Kenyans don't know this. Okay, we take freedom for granted. Uh, I mean, for an African country, Kenya is actually very democratic. We can talk shit, we can talk shit about the president, we can talk shit about anyone, and there's no repercussion. And even the social media is not very censored. This is not true for China. In China, everything is censored, bro. And here in China, you actually have to register your phone number, your WeChat. They have a WeChat app which does everything. In WeChat, you can order food, you can order, it's like Amazon, you can order parcels and like goods. You can even like chat with people. It's like Snapchat. You can send photos. So it's like, and you can even use it for like a bus ticket and banking and everything like that. So this WeChat app, you actually have to register with your own real name. Okay, you can't create a pseudo account. Some people, in Instagram and in TikTok and in X and Twitter or whatever it's called these days. In those apps, if you want to troll somebody, you can just or like talk bad about the government. You can just set up a new account. You can literally go here and set a new account and start to talk shit about the government. And the government wouldn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like there's not even going to be any repercussion. But in China, your social media has to be linked to your real name. So whenever you say something bad about the government, they know exactly where to find you because they have your name on file and they have your address and they have everything. They even have cameras everywhere, and by everywhere I mean everywhere, bro, like everywhere. And they have this thing called the social credit system or something like that, where if you talk shit about the government, they can actually reduce your credit score, your social credit score. So when your credit score is too low, you can't even ride the bus anymore. You can't even ride the train. uh, so yeah, it's kind of bad. So yeah, I agree with him. Kenya is very free, and it's not always been like this. In Kenya, we still have a dictator called Moi, and Moi was not too good. He was always censoring people. He was always killing people he didn't like. So yeah, let's let me see what else. What else? What else? Well, there's this Kenyan guy. There's an interesting number of Kenyans who are becoming Buddhist. So there's this guy.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kenya.
And what's your good name?
Lieutenant Das.
Wow.
Oh, why did he even say it like that?
So you've joined ISKCON Temple.
Yes.
What service do you do here?
Well, I serve Prophet Disciple and sometimes I do Kirtan.
So you do Kirtan in ISKCON and you serve the founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada's personal disciples.
Yes.
Wow, that's quite a fortune. When did you come to Vrindavan?
Last year, October 4th.
Oh, recently.
Yes.
What's your favorite?
Where is that? It says in Davan. Oh, that's a city. Okay.
Thing about Vrindavan?
Oh, everything is about Krishna. Everything is about
Yes,
Krishna.
Vijayendra Nandan Shan. Thank you for your service.
That is interesting. I mean, I feel like everyone should have a right to do whatever they like. But I never knew those some Kenyans who are doing Hindu religions. But that's interesting. And I especially like how this guy is dark and this thing is light. There's certain. I mean, I like that color. I mean, it looks really good. So yeah, good luck to this guy in India. But let's see what this deer is doing.
Get the fuck out.
Oh man,
Holy shit, bro.
bro, I didn't know deers were this aggressive. That's crazy. And first of all, you guys, do you guys know what this is? This is actually a gland. You see this thing right here? It's not the eyes. It's like a nose. Oh, hold on. Hold on. What? What? I was just trying to zoom.
Get the fuck out.
Bro, this deer is crazy, bro. This deer is crazy.
Holy shit, bro.
I don't know what the deer wants, but that's crazy. But yeah, I was saying like this gland. See this gland right here? It's actually a gland that they use to mate. They secrete some kind of liquid that attracts females and stuff. But I don't know why this deer is kind of like trying to attack this guy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see what else. I think this is.
Qui arrive à voir. On dit comme à la canne.
I don't know. I already feel I know what's going to happen. This guy was trying to fire an RPG, but that thing malfunctioned, and the RPG just, instead of like firing away, it just went right here. So I don't know, whoever was being fired at, maybe the god was watching over him, bro. And God decided to turn on his enemies. So this thing, look at how people ran, bro. That's crazy. Obviously, the fact that we can actually watch this video is probably proof that they all survived. At least most of them, or maybe the camera. So that's pretty cool. Kind of funny. Maybe it's a little dark, but I don't know. It's also funny. What else is? There's a lot of videos out here, but I don't want to click on all of them. There's this Mexican guy. I want to play this video, but it does have music, which is obviously copyrighted. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I don't. I think we can end this video. Maybe we should watch one more. Let me try to choose. Oh, this was in China, bro. China has a lot of people. Look at all these people coming from work, and they're all in their motorcycles and the mopeds. So this looks like a shipbuilding. No, this looks like a ship. So it looks like they're building a ship. Now it looks like it's midday, so maybe they're going on a lunch break or something like that, or maybe they just ended their shift. Maybe it's during the morning. Maybe these guys worked morning shift and they're going out for lunch or like ending their shifts, so they can come back. But obviously, man, it's crazy. That's a lot of people, and they're all wearing like red I don't know what they call those head. Uh, I don't know what do they call it. It's crazy. It's a lot of people. Uh, see what else. Now this was a funny. This was a funny. I like this kind of videos where like they put eyes on cars driving, so it kind of looks like the movie Cars. Hold on, why is it not playing? Yeah, and the cars are just looking around. I thought this was fun. What? This one doesn't have an eye. This guy's almost asleep. Yeah, it's funny. I think so. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else. So yeah, thank you for everyone who actually joined me today. It was a nice episode. I think I'm gonna end it today. Uh, for everyone who liked my previous video, it's already been 47 minutes. It's crazy. I need to go to work, and I need to get a life. But yeah, thank you for everyone who watched. Till next time. Peace.